First invited to BMW's product event due to new generation of BMW 5 Series, joined pure electric version. I spontaneously invited a staff member, requested assistance for a handheld shot. Also, I have a few basic questions about a new car. Easier to get emotional and in the mood for chatting. Practice shows method is effective. Find another girl next time for better results. What is your first impression of this car? The biggest intuitive impression the new generation 5 Series gives me. Their oil cars and electric cars look exactly the same. They executed the oil-electricity parity strategy very faithfully. Actually, there are differences if you look closely at the seater. This is a sports suite, right? This is a high-end business suite. Their designers treat these two suites equally. Let us know if you want to buy the electric version. Choose sports. Choose business. Buy the fuel version. Also choose sports. Choose business. Look at the 3D view of the whole vehicle. Only one spot is unique. Follow me. Here this SU word 5 emits pale blue light. It's the electric i5. What fuel version of the 5 Series? This is Baiguang evolving in every generation. This car has another place. I talked about this before on the show. It brings two obvious benefits. First, marketing investment efficiency will be optimized. Now, if this car is not named Love 5, what's it called? It must be BMW's Mega. It has to be BMW P7. Name it Bond. Follow market, tell new story, let users understand 3, 5, and 7 Series. What is relationship between new Mega brand?
Users must re-educate the market from scratch. Even after education, it remains challenging to establish this new car brand.
Handle your BMW 5 Series with rich history. Car brand goes to PK. Why want to do this? Thankless task. No need to do it. Just inherit right or not. Optimize marketing and R&D efficiency. You have a vehicle platform as a large enterprise. Investment is high due to standards of these firms. These firms have low risk tolerance. Hence, it's often a 100-level investment. I work on 2 platforms concurrently. Producing these cars is inferior to me. Create a solid platform, release these cars. Decrease investment in R&D. I can cut costs. Cut costs to achieve the same profit margin, lower the price, reduce the money taken from the consumer's pocket. Either unless I'm willing to bear heavy losses for the company, this is an unnecessary internal consumption. And to be honest, user purchases car. What car does user want? Tram is still a changing vehicle. I want to use it for college exam. Pen for metaphor? In college entrance exam, examiner cares if you use ballpoint pen. Pen or pencil fundamentally doesn't matter. Exam test, if your answer is right, can I get the score? Pen you use doesn't matter. A great car. The key is if I can take you from A to B. Enjoyable journey. I'll help you get it done.
This brand has a certain amount of face when going out. Mother-in-law can't speak ambiguously. Colleagues also do not discuss one after another. This frame control is excellent. Well-rounded experience. You need to find someone for car repairs. Maintenance available. Brand not bankrupt for 10, 20, 10, 8 whereas a car sold after 200K kino. Car has reasonable residual value. Does user want something? Whether oil, electric, or light energy, all are cars. Parity. We also must objectively acknowledge its shortcomings. This if it's a new company that makes this pure electric vehicle. Here it will be hollowed out. Then this position, its storage space. This is very shallow. If it is a brand new electric car, actually it can go deeper. This indicates its space below is taken. Then we come to the back row to take a look. This central position in the back row. This thing is the same as traditional fuel vehicles. Protrudes. Protrusion runs through front and back. Haven't confirmed, but pretty sure. For the axle of the 4WD oil vehicle, this is the time of oil-electric synergy to achieve some functions of the vehicle. Tram products need to compromise. What's the occupancy rate of this EV? One extreme version of its electric platform is compared. I think maybe compromise 3%, but now you truly drive 5 Series. Or is it, right? Mercedes E-Class at this car tier. Probability of filled with 5 people? Not really. Impact of this matter is not significant. If we come to this back seat, it's still fine. I'll be cautious. You open the electric interior version. You'll find that this platform is the electric version will likely be much pricier than the gasoline version. After completing many, it has a benefit. It has a hidden space. This hidden space is very deep. So it has an extra space. Then besides that, in this area, the tram version is missing this slot. Arrived at oil car version. Platform slightly lower, no hidden space. Left side has a slot, 2 slots on the right side.
Inside to outside, electric version of the suitcase, slightly bigger than an oil car, I feel.
I believe this oil-electric level weighting strategy is actually a reasonable tactic. I was in my final month. Discussing BBA electric car special video, now criticized online for oil-to-electricity conversion strategy. Highly likely in 5 years, when all reflect will be seen as a smart move in the auto industry in recent years. How to say this? Many good strategies for this. It's unwise of you to view it shortly, even highly negative. But in the long run, possibly very shrewd, a very wise strategy. The cost of explaining this is particularly low. To be frank, diff between oil vehicle, electric vehicle, natural aspiration, turbo, supercharging, BMW 3 Series. The previous self-priming version, another new turbocharged powertrain for users from a power and B power system. Just choose. Like past manual and automatic transmissions, it's about choosing the powertrain. Just today, we see differentiation between electric and oil-powered compared to previous turbos and self-priming. Diff between manual and auto trans is bigger if you've learned auto. Theory, this book shows power system. It's the so-called car, one of the 6 main systems instead of the whole vehicle, a subset under the entire vehicle. If you are at the end of 2023 or in early next year, you touch this car, you will feel it gives you one. BMW's new gen weapon, this design should be, the driving experience should be the expected luxury texture. You'll also get an electric car of this level, expected endurance, standard config, around 80 degrees. CLTC is approximately 570. I heard that high-end battery packs will have not yet announced. I believe it's highly likely the high config will surpass 100 degrees C. CLTC will exceed 700. It'll also have a top config. Should be an imported standard axis, a performance version of the non-extended dual motor. Won't sell much, no need to invest more in domestic production, comes directly from overseas. Imported, though I haven't driven this car yet, but because I recently drove a BMW i3, iX3, even in EV era, this company won't compromise on chassis and steering. This car's style has this texture. Tell me what this old person said. Right? This kind of closing sound, this German flavor, it is still very online. It is neither like some new forces now. The space is so big, so luxurious, I am now sitting in the back row. Right or not, everyone sees the leg space in the back row. I can't reach it even if I fully stretch out my finger. I sit in the front row without adjusting the seat. I feel comfortable sitting here. Actually, I still, if it were me driving the seat, may need to be moved forward a bit. Its posture is low, your gaze slightly higher than the top of this steering wheel, including the sensation of the steering wheel. The delicacy of this plastic button is small. These are punched. These stitches. I think they all did a good job. If you let me give this the interior with delicate workmanship, if I may point out a minor issue. I just think that the air conditioning vent hidden, and it is divided into 2 levels. Air outlet direction control, manual operation. No issue, manual control often necessary. Easier to control manually than via touch. But this air outlet is designed slightly plastic feel. I dare not compliment it aesthetically. A decade ago, you see Toyota's debut in China promoting this domestic hybrid Camry. You will find, its hybrid version of Camry with oil version, the shape will make a difference. What about this mixed version? It will have many blue elements. There will be special signs to demonstrate its vision of a clear sky. Prove green, prove new energy, prove eco-friendly. Recently, many new forces make cars, which is also beneficial. Tesla in Silicon Valley, USA, doing all they can, new electric car made with traditional fuel vehicles in the past. Try to set boundaries, keep distance in blood ties. Why do you do this? Because in that time, this product is extremely innovative. It is quite challenging to find consumers for these innovative new things. Since most people won't eat crabs, find the few who will. Adventure in the crowd, those willing to eat crabs. Right, long-term faction. He can bear low quality from this group. He can handle it after purchase. Depreciated 70% in 3 YRs. He can bear this car. There is a learning cost in its usage. He can bear finding charging piles daily. He can sometimes help an electric father. The only thing he cannot bear is this car. Actually, it looks and is used just like old oil cars. He can't stand this. So the change used to be very big. Not 2018. Now it's 2023. New energy promoted for over 10 or 20 years. It's been in society. It's not new. The target audience for this car is now very different from a few years ago. In fact, now the mainstream audience of the entire market's new energy, already a fast follower and mainstream crowd. Consulting for companies, I made a PPT on population changes, no doubt remains now.
already reached the mainstream state, and like BBA, like this BMW i5 and other similar products. Compared to the actual market, the average representation of this kind of new energy consumer, its user image will definitely be more stable, relatively age will definitely be a little older. 1 or 2 hours old. So what items like this, it serves well its target audience. I don't want to eat crabs today. Do not want standard benefits. Don't want to do too much of this kind of fancy new things. I don't want to pay a lot of learning costs either. It took 450,000. I want to buy a high-end C-class electric car. Or it might be a car. The thing it desires in its heart, it is a definite thing. In the past, I owned a BMW 5 Series. Get Mercedes E-Class. What do you want? What do they want now? To the best of my knowledge, BMW's electric car in EBA is still available for purchase. It is a well-regarded brand in the market. I want to know, what do you think of the pure electric 5 Series? A-Way, this car, its closest competitor. Who will it be? From a pure product and technical perspective, only the future ET7. Because Audi didn't play cards. Mercy did not play cards, Cat. Did not play cards. Volvo did not play cards. You buy one about 5 meters. High-end, pure electric vehicle of C-Class. Only these two choices. Upcoming status. You come from the crowd of brands. From the perspective of the actual market demand, ET7 is still very different from this car. ET7 is from a new startup with innovative services. It has innovative mode and intelligent functions. But objectively, you also need to see the first ET7 is not selling well. Secondly, its price is lower than BBA. Or the high-end C-Class car, the average transaction price of this is still a bit expensive. This advantage we need to see. In fact, in various niches, users embrace new things. Speed of embracing new energy varies. I believe users of this C-level and D-level sedan, most of the market, the conservative user buy one that costs 50K or 80K. This simple scooter, buy 200K SUV. More likely embrace new energy as buyers prioritize functional needs when buying cars. For personal car use, the actual situation for family car demand. But when purchasing this car, when you buy a Mercedes-Benz E-Class, are you just driving this car? To some extent, it's your social card. Your status and image display, very objective. You'll see it from sales data. What's BBA now? Stable market share. It's this kind of market. Audi A6 monthly, also this 5 Series. Mercedes E-Class, all sold over 10K, seems not received. Wave of smart electrification, no big impact. Let's recompute. You see BBA over 30,000 in a month. Let's take this Katie again. Volvo, Jaguar, Lexus count. This market has 50,000 oil vehicles per month, but no pure electric cars. KGV is low. In this case, after car launch, as long as you can get 50,000 in huge machine disc, I don't say much, 5% to 10%. I'm 2,500, 5,000 TWD in John for 5 Series in terms of volume. Big increase. Right, had oil car, earn over 10K, new upgraded item, improved. You're better than the old gen. Late 5 Series, sales up 20%, 30%. Normal. Rely on this. Increase by 20%. 3 to 4K units, MO, BMW should be happy. Then I'll watch next. When will Merc Audi strike? Said a lot. Your view on using a sentence? Can I ask about the new BMW 5 Series? I think I'm interested in this car. Still expectant. Not due to BMW today. The first time you phoned me, their product events, I must praise them, but because I had previously seen the picture, I believe, on the internet. This car may help the market and the public change this so-called BBA. Already have a certain mixed brand car label just to start to change its public image before this. Some models of BBA sell well. For example, our BMW X3, actually the sales are pretty good, but everyone will feel your car sells well due to larger promotions and price cuts. However, I believe this began with this product. Everyone will find it seems that you don't rely solely on price. Many things of yours did not sleep in place. You are also keeping up with the times, and the most crucial, based on your expertise, plus your mature supply chain network. ServiceNet, BusinessNet, After Sales Guar, Business Op. Doesn't BMW profit annually? Brilliance BMW in China. Do you earn yearly? Any business risks? No easy move. 20% equity bought by others. But I would like to add one more thing. It means this car, the most controversial place, I think it should still be its intelligent part. Due to intelligence, it's hard for all to reach consensus. Standing in vanguard, young and rational. Perspective of a science and engineering male user, very advanced in achieving intelligence, several popular ones at the top. The intelligent experience provided by that brand. They believe that's the right way to be smart. Everything else is useless. Is this a perspective, right? For instance, you can say I'm buying a computer. My computer only accepts MacBook or ThinkPad. Which model are you inside ThinkPad? Which model uses the latest storage function and chip? Which chip is 20% stronger than which? Which unique software has adapted this again? I don't care. Users who buy phones are the same. Don't look at phone details everyone is talking about online. Some innovative features are tossed around. Most users not extreme supporters of novel technologies. I want to say this car must be in the intelligent experience. It's not in the top tier. It's a fact, but it's highly smart. Does it truly show 5 or 600 million? Core needs of C-class luxury car users. This is a big question. If it's today, ET7 should have sold well, due to the intelligence of ET7. I believe it's better than BBA's oil car at the same level. Also, the car's intelligence shows progress. The car machine iterates forward at a slow speed, then automatically assists people. I objectively state, actually, I've also driven other BMW cars before. Don't overlook those fancy ones. Some highly innovative new features. But in this reliable L2 autonomous driving assistance thing, in fact, its experience is better than many new forces. Product includes some products I tried before in Sweden, Volvo. List of autonomous driving features, likely more than many other brands. Functions listed on feature list. User is easy to use. In reality, I am sorry at this moment. Another phenomenon, the feature list is lengthy. Some basic functions inside are poorly done. Maintaining distance with the car ahead. Englisher, the lane line, effective recognition in different weather and lighting. I don't want to say who is definitely right. I want to say people in this market pursue functions. Pursue to experience them faster than others. Features not experienced by everyone. Some people don't pursue the longest feature list. Everything you provide is reliable. Let's pause and chat.